Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, hello everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and I jumped the gun a little bit early and popped on a little bit before the live view. So thank you guys for jumping on here early. For those who are watching, I see that Star, my moderator, is here. I'm not just on YouTube, I'm also on Facebook. We got lots of readings tonight on, well, we have, are you guys ready? All signs, their feelings for you is this evening. All signs general readings will be back on Sunday afternoon, 4:30 Central Standard Time. It's already scheduled. Make sure you guys set your notifications. Those will be for the general readings. Tonight, though, it's about how they feel about you. Hello, Papa Wheelies. Welcome. Welcome. So do you guys want to know what decks we are using tonight? Tonight, we're going to continue to use the showcase deck for me. For the month of April, which is the Starborn Arcana Tarot. This is going to be initial story play tonight. We're going to be using this to see what the current situation is. This lets you know if it's your story and if it's actually your person. So you'll be able to tell from that. And then for their view on you, yes, their view on you. Well, you know, I'm a shadow priestess and I want to see the dark side. So we're going to see what the Dark Reflections deck has for you. As how they feel about you as a person. And you're also going to get this after the reading on the views on them and what to consider. So it goes both ways. You know, I'm not just going to be putting shadow work on you. And for the actual story place of their feelings. Oh, and the one that I did forget is the clarifying love situations for the view of you and the view of the relationship. That's what we're going to see there. This deck is cool. It's kind of got both uprights and reversals. You just take it as it is. And then for the actual story itself on their feelings for you, we're using the Shadow Journey Tarot, Edward and Heather Neal. This is a beautiful deck. I like to pull it out just for the colors and so forth, but I felt guided to use this tonight about their feelings. I also am going to pull each and every one of you guys a spirit animal oracle card. Have been doing this, did this for the last All Signs General. What a great deck. I love this deck. But all the great decks, if you like them, they're all described in the description box. All the links are there. I do get a small commish, just a small one, if you actually use the links that are listed in the description. So I appreciate it. Sharing is caring, of course. All right. Are you guys ready? And this would be the time to make sure that you are sharing, especially if you are on Facebook. Please go ahead and share to like-minded groups. It always helps to be seen. But we're going to start off here with Aries first. Happy birthday out there, Aries. The deck is beautiful. Are you talking about the animal deck, Star? I love that deck. It's a great deck. It sure is. Ooh, this incense is getting to me. I started to put the incense on, and then I realized I had two things going of incense, and it's just like, I'm like engulfed in vanilla twist incense. Beautiful smell, but like, whoa, it's all over the place. Also want to remind you guys that we have a giveaway. There's not many spots left, but there are still spots open. This giveaway is only found at, let me take this banner down so you can actually see it. only found at Harmonia. So you must be a Harmonia Friends Club member. But this is the honey bear basket that the Refined Rebel Emporium put together. This is from a member of mine who has their own storefront, awesome online store. She's actually live right now, but go definitely check out her replay on Facebook. But she has some amazing natural products. Love them. Love them. So anyway, she put this really amazing basket for us, all kinds of goodies, all from the US of A. And yeah, there's 5 spots left. You have to manually enter for this, but you must be a member at Harmonia Friends Club. So make sure you check out my website for further information on that. And we'll be pulling a winner on April 13th. It may be earlier than that. Star already put here's the website. There you go. It may be earlier though, because if we fill all the spots by Sunday, which is my goal, I might be able to give it away on Sunday. You know, I might be able to do that. We shall see. We shall see. All right, you guys ready? So you're going to be checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Now, because this is focused on their feelings, I'm going to tell you right now, if you cross watch, you're going to have to flip the story or you may be brutally butthurt about the feelings, you know? So that's not how it's really intended to be. So you can use it as a shot here to flip the story around to get some added information on there. But just know it's not really intended for that. But if you do, you're going to have to flip the story. Just is what it is. This is about their feelings for you. Not saying that your feelings don't matter. It's just that we're not considering it this evening because then we would be on here for 4 hours. All right. And we're not doing that. We have some other things we want to go in depth with the feelings here. Okay. Now that I've done all my spiel, you guys ready? Make sure you are tapping that love button, liking the live. Yes, the stories do have to flip. And let's get started here. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters, spirit, if we can get clear message from my collective's person on their mind of their feelings. But if we can first start off with Aries, what is going on in their story between them and this person right now? No reversals. 6 of Swords, Aries. Knight of Swords. Lots of swords here. Or you could be dealing with an air sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. 7 of Cups. Well, Aries, I feel that this is a connection that you were kind of forced to move on from. You're trying to make some peace here. It hasn't been easy. You're being guided here to go a different direction. I feel that you have turned your back to this connection. Now, it could be flipped, Aries, where this person could have done that to you. But I'm going to keep the story to this, so that this is an Aries here who feels like somebody wasn't honest about not only how they felt, but the other items here that this individual had their paws on, claws on, whatever. Now, this is a person who I feel kind of wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I'll feel like that's really what it feels like, Aries. But anyway, this individual is very slow and methodical and wants to keep their options open. However, since you have moved on, since you've been gone, isn't that a Kelly Clarkson song? Since you've been gone. There's something here that this individual is realizing. Now, you know the saying, distance makes the heart grow fonder a little bit. I feel like this person here wants to make sure you're not with another connection or you have not gone another direction. Like, even though that you may have turned your back, this individual is curious enough to go, are they really gone? Is Aries really mean business this time? How do they view you? No reversals. How do they view you? Page of Swords. They know you watch them, but they know that you're not really paying as much attention, because now it's like how they view you is before, you know, if you think of the traditional Page of Swords card. It's kind of got his, like, he's got his hat on. He's looking around, but there's something here where it's like, I just wanted the truth. This Aries just wanted the truth. And they know that you were holding the sword and you may have gone quiet on this individual. 6 of Swords here with that sword is the 7 of Swords. This individual feels like you have another connection or another option. How else do they view you? 7 of Swords. I knew it. I felt that 7 of Swords energy. Poker. This person here feels that you are going towards another option. Whether there is somebody or not, this person here wants to see how this trick is made. It's interesting. I always see Houdini here. But there's something here where this individual feels like you're playing tricks on them. And originally, they also viewed you as an individual who had a lot of self-doubt, insecurities. They were well aware of it. I can tell you that right now. Let's clarify how this person viewed. Healing mirage. See through illusions, navigate dangers, and find solace in therapy's guidance. So they think this is a mirage. They think that you were trying to get them back. And they think that you're playing some kind of game to get their attention. And they don't want to chase you. But they're intrigued by you. Faded revelation. Uncover the omens, decipher their meaning, and embrace your destined path. Now, I feel that if you are a person who has been guided to go on your spiritual path, or you felt like this connection really opened up your spiritual gifts, you had some kind of awakening, you could have gone through some dark night of souls, you've been pretty upfront and surface that you have wanted peace. This individual is wondering if it's, don't shoot the messenger if you're just bullshitting and trying to get their attention. All right. Their feelings for you. Reversals is them actually hung up on you. Oh, yeah, they're still hung up on you. This person's entirely butthurt. 2 of Wands, you went entirely different directions. And they are going, Aries left me for another. I know it, but they don't know it. They don't know it. They're in the dark about it. Even if you were seeing something, they can't find shit on you. Not really. If anything, they can find spiritual quotes about you. And now you are healing from a narcissistic relationship or memes. Like, I don't think this person can actually see too much, Aries, of what's going on in your life. Yeah, look at this, a 5 of Bones. So this individual here is just kind of facing that, feeling the rejection, and also feeling nothing is really, I can tell you this much, there is nothing with the 5 of Bones or 5 of Pentacles, there is nothing satisfying this individual right now. Nothing. If they're going through relationships, they are literally bored, Aries. This person is so bored, and that's why they're turning their head, because they're like, well, am I done with Aries? Yeah. 2 of Cloaks, 2 of Swords. They want to know. Here's the thing. This person ain't going to step forward because they want to have more information about you. Some of you are like, good luck. I'm not posting crap, or I'm just keeping to myself. And whatever you do find up, I don't want to have attention for you anyway. Some of you. Validate that 2 of Candles here, Spirit. The Ace of Bones. See, this is, do I offer an apology? Do I offer commitment? Or is this going to go nowhere? And the key here, Hekate's key, okay? This individual knows, Aries, how protected you are, okay? Not just by yourself and your own boundaries. This individual fears an energetic protectiveness about you. Okay. So it's kind of like they don't want to mess. Some of you are practicing witches, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but they just don't want to mess with somebody here who's aligned to higher things, the higher fonts. Yeah. They also, if they, with these 2 5s, could be dealing with a Taurus, want the ability here. This is a person here who would still, I mean, honestly, I think they'd still string you along, Aries. They are watching you. They're seeing you moving on. They're wondering if you're another connection and if it's serious, because they can't see shit. And some of you are in a serious relationship, but it's like, how serious is it? You know? Ooh. The Queen of Candles reverse. That's their fears here of you. Hi, Alley Cat. Welcome. You. They're hung up on you. Why are they hung up on Aries? Well, because Aries has a glow up. Aries is also keeping hidden all of their private business, which you should. You're not airing it out to individuals, not this Aries. And this individual knows it. They also know that you're totally ticked off at them, pissed off at them. And yeah, that's really the energy here. And they're just wondering with that moon, you see that moon here? You see how it's got a half moon here? If you are seriously in another connection, or if you'd be seriously open to maybe opening the door to this. Now, I don't think a lot of you are, but here's the view on them. Okay. What Spirit wants you to know about this person and their morbidness. No reversals. They had a view on you. Now that's a view here that you have on this individual. 9 of Pentacles. It's a secure card. The thing is, this is for an Aries who's basically stating, there's no way in, like, they think that I'm an option again. There's no way I'm an option. This individual thinks that they can go back in here. They don't understand they had the security, they had the chance here. So I don't see you, like, the reason this person's attracted to you because you turned your back. But do you really want an individual who's so attracted to you just for the fact that you turned your back? It's like a gamer. Like, this person may be a gamer, but they're a player. So this person fully is playing you, and you know it. You already know it. It's probably why you moved on. It's probably why you are in another connection. If you are, and if not, there's one coming. You better believe it. There is. What animal spirit here is for Aries? I'm going to call this reading straight the board. The whale, deep wisdom, connection with the ocean of emotions. I love that. 37. That comes to a 10. So you got a rebirth here. Okay. But there's something here where you've gained so much wisdom from this relationship, but it has really set you on your spiritual path and has really allowed you to navigate through emotions. And even if you're angry right now, you're using that anger, because when I see the Queen of Candles reverse, it's someone here who uses that anger to motivate themselves or better their life. It's not to harm or put something out into another individual. They're taking stock and ownership of themselves. That's what I got. All right, let's move on here to Taurus. Taurus is up. Hello, Angela. I'm so happy you got to make a live. Hello, Angela from Key West. Thank you. And if you guys want to join the conversation over at YouTube, there is a subscriber setting on there. I think I have it set. Did I set it? I might have not set it. I think I might have forgotten to check it, but I do. If you have to wait, you just have to become a subscriber, and then you can join the chat. Forgot to double check that. I love Key West. I was in Key West in January, and man, I had fun. I went to the Hemingway house. I mean, although it was cold, I happened to be in the week when it was like the coldest. And that was the week, I think, that like upper Florida had gotten snow, but it's beautiful. Oh, you're watching from New Zealand. You're a Kiwi. I love New Zealand. New Zealand's one of my favorite countries. I backpacked both north and south when I went to school in Australia back in my younger years, college years. That was so long ago. That was I'm aging myself. That was like late 90s. But I love New Zealand. I would love to get back there. I loved Australia too, but New Zealand had like a special place in my heart. I don't know if it's because I'm a Lord of the Rings girl, but I love that you have so much different terrain out there. Oh, Christchurch. I have some beautiful pictures of Christchurch. I loved that area. That's awesome. Beautiful area. Gosh, you just brought a swarm of memories for me. I want to go back and look at my pictures from back in the day now. My backpack days. I used to hang out at all the hostels, the youth hostels out there, and just pack my bag. I met so many amazing people on that trip. Just me, just a Yankee girl hanging out with a bunch of Kiwis. It was fun. All right, Taurus, you ready? Taurus. Where are my bulls at? Are you here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, if you're cross-watching for Taurus, you're going to have to flip the story. Otherwise, you might be butthurt. And I'm not trying to be mean. Just is what it is. So you take it as you see fit. It's not really intended for that since it's their feelings. Okay. Taurus, what's going on here in this connection? No reversals. Oh, Ace of Cups. I'm liking that. The Seven of Pentacles. Looking good here, Taurus. The Magician. Are you guys at a distance from each other? It's like when you guys are around each other, you're in your own little world. It's in your own little world here. It almost looks like the Two of Cups here with the two little fishy, but it's a beautiful Ace of Cups card here. A lot of unconditional love in this connection. But this is wanting to break ground in a connection. So it's like, how do we get it started? I just heard false start. False start. Was somebody holding on to something else? Someone else could have been that. But it's like you're here and I'm over there. So it almost feels like your worlds apart. Some of you are in the ethers in this connection more than you are in the actual 3D here. But currently, something has to break ground and it hasn't quite yet. Someone's got their finger on it. Somebody here wants it. But what's going on? Let's see their view on you. Taurus, how do they view you? No reversals. Not over you. You're at a distance from this individual. Something went wrong. Something here feels like it sunk. Couldn't get to you. You couldn't get to them. Always something in the way. Always something in the way. They don't know a lot what's going on with you because this is a long distance relationship. If it's not long distance, you don't have a lot of communication with this individual. Could be dealing with a Pisces. This person has a lot of fears. I can tell you that much. They have more illusions in their head about what Taurus is doing versus what they're doing. Okay. They can't see much of what's happening here. There's something here about something breaking down. Maybe you had an argument with this individual, but it's unfinished business. This person feels like there's unfinished business here with you. And I got to tell you, their feelings are a little bit hurt. So there's something here where you got how they see you is like an aggressive energy. So this person here is a little bit hurt. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this for Taurus. Boundless spirit. Your only limits are the ones you put on yourself. Wow. God, it just feels like two worlds apart. Like, I feel like this person made excuses. Insecurities. The insecurities got the best of this individual, and I feel like you didn't have nearly as much pressure on them as they make it out to be. I think you are willing to go with the flow. I just feel this energy of you just being in the moment, of you just being happy and excited. But look what happens when you leave. So what did this person do? I feel like they took your light. I feel like this individual took all of that fun and excitement and then turned it and flipped it and made their insecurities into you. Did they dull my Taurus? Is my Taurus's light duller now because of this individual? Heavy. But now that they see this other side of you, they don't know if they like it. It makes them look like they have to take accountability. Mapping the way. Explore love and unearth unexpected treasure. This person is trying to find a way back to you. But they have so much broken down emotions and so much fear of facing you that puts an extra amount of perfectionism on this person. Are they actually going to do it? I'm not sure, but we're going to see how their feelings are still now. Let's continue using this with the shadow deck. Reversals are now up. Reversals tell me if they're hung up on you. That's it. That's the only way I use reversals is regarding past situations and things like that. I read reversals upright. The King of Bones. King of Pentacles. This individual's view of you is that you like they're playing victim. They're playing victim to this scenario. I already know what they're doing, Taurus. But the way they're viewing you is you had extra response, like you had put on expectations on this individual that were too high for them. So what did they do? They lowered you to meet their standards. And then when you asked for something, just like a little pinch, then this person here was like, oh, no, Taurus being difficult. Taurus is selfish. Taurus is asking for too much. 5 of Bones. This individual does want to have a reconciliation from you, but again, is their view of you and how they feel is, well, if we start this back up again, they're going to have to be knocked down to the level so that I feel safe, so that I feel secure. Is that really a relationship you want? Like, there's something here about this person's own insecurities that are knocked down onto you. Their feelings is they want a reconciliation. The Tower. This person is blaming you for your high expectations. And I really don't feel like they were that high. I think that you were pretty chill. And this individual was just taking to the point where you didn't know what the hell you were doing anymore. That's what it feels like. But the Tower reversed is like, how could you do this to me? Like, they're taking it so personally versus like taking any accountability for it. This person's not taking any accountability for being them, you know? Yeah, look at that strength. They are watching you. You know, the sad part is there's love here. And there's a real bond. And even at this person's lowest, you weren't asking them to, like, I don't know. I don't feel like you were asking that much. You just wanted them to be more courageous. Thank you so much for Alley Cat just sponsored this reading. Thank you so much. The strength, Leo energy is like, can you do something about it? Like, just show me something that you care. Like, can you just be courageous? Because I think you would listen to this person, at least hear them out, if they actually made the distance. But this person is just kind of hung up. Gosh, just there they are holding the world in their hands. Holding the freaking world in their hands. Wanting to make everything perfect because of the high expectations when all they need to start with is, I'm sorry. Like, it feels that this person here is watching you from a distance, trying to get the courage here to come in place, but is scared to death to confront the fears of you. Four of Candles. They're obsessed with this. This individual here, don't think that this connection doesn't mean anything to them. They're just very insecure. Is that going to mean anything? Am I going to tell you to wait for this person? No, I don't ever condone anybody to wait. But this is an individual here that needs to take actions and accountability for the portion of the sinking boat. And I feel like this person is not at the stage here of taking accountability of this light, of this exuberant thing that you were offering. And, you know, you weren't bickering, you weren't being a bitch or a jerk. You just wanted them to see you and value you for when you were there. And I feel like this person just didn't do it. It doesn't feel like they, you know, I don't know. Things to know about this person, their view. Okay, things to know about them right now. No reversals. Knight of slow as molasses. This person takes a ridiculous long time here. A ridiculous long time, Taurus. Okay? They are committed in a methodical, slow pace. Maybe they've been hurt before. I don't know. But here's the thing. The Eight of Wands is, where is the action? Get a move. Okay. The thing is they don't know how to grab that torch and just go for it and just start with a freaking apology here. So this individual here is not ready to make a move. They're holding on to this apology and just not doing anything with it. All right. What animal spirit is here for my Taurus? What do I do with the animal deck? Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. The fox. Use cunning to overcome obstacles. 7. Reflection is the number 7 here, and knowledge. But I also feel that you are very witty, very sly. And I'm not saying you got to be sly with this individual. This is the energy here of to know not only your worth, but that any obstacle that comes your way, you can get through it. The problem is this person here tries to be a fox and they're not a fox. They're not. So you're dealing with an entirely different animal, a different beast. And spirits are like, you're a fox. You're a fox. You're foxy as hell. You're sexy as hell. You know, don't forget your worth. Don't let somebody to beat you down to make you feel like a freaking sunken boat for you to be what? Down to their level because they can't get over their shit. Look at it that way. That's what I got for Taurus. All right, we're going to move on here to Gemini. Gemini is up. And yes, Alley Cat, thank you so much for that donation. Much appreciated. Sending so much love for that. I really appreciate it. Birthday coming up. Slowly approaching, right? Slowly approaching. Okay. Taurus is done. Gemini is up. What's everybody up to this weekend? You guys all got plans? Oh, no, Nancy, I'm sorry. I hope your dog is better. Sorry to hear that he's unwell. Well, sorry, we always know you're working. Papa Wheelies, who do you think you are? Lily? Lily's not here yet. I bet you she's at the gym. I think we gave her a complex. Gemini is up. Just going to do a quick shuffle and I'll be there shortly. She's definitely at the gym. She's going to come in here, though. I guarantee it. I'm going to call her out. Say we were talking about her earlier. Star, did I put the subscriber chat thing on or did I forget to put that on? Because I don't want people to think of... I have, guys, if you want to join the live chat over on YouTube, you have to be a subscriber, but after like 5 minutes, you'll be able to chat. But I don't know if I turned it on or not. I usually try to, okay, you did. Okay, Gemini. Oh, you did it. Thank God. Thanks for fixing it. Thanks, Star. He's like, I fixed it for you. I knew there was a reason why I have a moderator. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gemini. What's going on with you and your person right now? No reversals. We have the King of Swords. That's your energy. Okay. King of Wands. Oof. Air and fire are like combustion. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Well, Gemini, you don't trust this person. I don't blame you. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nothing wrong about fire signs. It's just that how this King of Wands is looking at the Seven of Swords, and there's something about their ego and thinking that they can get away with this, and they got their foot in the door here with my Gemini, but Gemini is kind of like, I know what you're up to. That sword and those Two of Swords there's a Three of Swords. So it's like, don't you freaking break my heart. Don't you break my heart. This person knows better. This person knows better. And that's why they're kind of like, why is this kind of like they're in a gray area? I feel like they might be talking or flirting with somebody. You're catching on to somebody's games. You are. They're not like officially all the way out, but there's something here. And man, I was going to tell you, like, emotional cheating is even worse than physical cheating. But this individual here has a high ego. They do. They do. Their view on you. Their view on you. No reversals. Six of Pentacles here. Fair. What's fair? This person's okay. Do not shoot the messenger. This person feels bored. And this person likes to sneak out the door or say, hey, Gemini, I mowed the grass. I'm just using it as an example. It could be anything. I mowed the grass today, so I'm allowed out, right? Pretty please, I'm allowed out. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. But whatever it is, whatever's got their attention, third party, whatever it is, they don't want to take care of responsibilities here with this Gemini. And those responsibilities can be anything. Could even be children. They view you as like, well, as long as I do the minimum, Gemini will be okay with it. Ooh. But they're in a fine line here. Do you know how like people like when they get into that level here of like how far can I go, and then they get sloppy? This person's in a fine line of getting sloppy. They are Pisces energy here, because when the shit hits the fan, then that's when they get scared. Then that's when they play the the whimpering dog. Gemini. It's that whimpering energy that I hear. Wow. Love blocks, dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. I don't think you would be nearly as cold if this person was around, or if this person here took some interest in this relationship or this family. But they feel like they can't, like they have such a desire here to run, to escape, Gemini. Fiery balance. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. The thing is with this individual is the only way you can calm down is when it gets to the breaking point, and they know it. But they're running out of time doing that, because there's going to be a point where they go too far in whatever they're doing. Messing around doesn't matter, even if it's just like third party and not, with friends or anything, doing something. There has to be a balance, and their way of doing the balance is to let me come rushing in and plead and kiss my Gemini's feet, or have that amazing makeup sex, and then maybe the boo-boo will all go away for Gemini. This is how this person is. This is their feelings towards you. Reversals tell me if this person's still hung up on you or this connection. They are, but they're losing hope. They are Aquarius energy here. They feel hopeless. They feel like it's hopeless, but yet they don't know how to get out of it. This person will not confront their own issues, but at the same time is avoiding the heartbreak. And you could be living with this individual, and it's like they have no more apologies to give at this point. They have run the course here. They know it. They don't have any more excuses on this. How their feelings is that you wouldn't even. You know what it is, Gemini? This person doesn't have the kahunas to leave you or to leave the relationship fully. So in order to do that, they're kind of hoping that you will do it. I know that's going to suck for a lot of you, but that's what it feels like. 8 of Cloaks here. This person is pleading, you'll do it. Please, 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 please do it. This person's so insecure. All their insecurities are developed by themselves. Nothing to do with you. This is their own insecurities. This is all their own insecurities. 7 of Candles. Gets so defensive and will flip the story around on you. Gosh, and utilize their emotions in ways that just are so overbearing that I don't blame you when you get your hackles up. I feel like you get defensive. This person gaslights you. This is for a Gemini who's getting gaslit by an individual. Oh my God. 9 of Cloaks here. They're also surrounding themselves. And I think it's because they're not telling the full story, because they're telling their version of the story to others, and they're getting really poor advice. We have the 9 of Swords here. All of these are reversed. So this individual is definitely hung up on the past about how much you have changed. But I think you have just asked for fairness, and this individual has taken too much. I think you overgave to this connection. I do. I feel it. Yeah, the 3 of Candles here is this energy of receiving news that it's over. This person wants you to just cut it off. They don't want to face anything. They're just not taking responsibility on this. I'm just the messenger. Their view, the spirits want to give you this thing about the view on them. The view on them, no reversals about them. This individual is playing victim to what they used to have. And I feel like it's a version of you that was more open to give and give and give and take like barely anything. So they don't want the opportunity here of change. This person doesn't want the responsibility of that. And even though there's been an offer here to change, you can't force a person to change. You know that, Gemini, right? Like it's all up on them, but this is all on them. They got all fours. This individual here needs to go through their own shit. And Spirit's saying that they are trying to separate here, but they're trying to make you look like you did this to them. Like they can't please Gemini, you know. So this is a person here just is not going to take responsibility, and they are waiting in some fashion for you to end it. And you know, some of you are like, well, I'm just not calling them back anymore. You know, like it just, but others of you, if you're married to this individual, they're not going to do a damn thing. They're not. That sucks. It's hard leaving relationships where a person doesn't want to see, is in denial. I went through something similar and it was agonizing, painful. All right, animal here for you, Gemini. Panther. Be bold and determined in your goals. You have 6 too. You have 2 6s here. 6 is about harmony and balance, and there are relationships that you are way more harmonized with. And this person is taking advantage of you, but unfortunately it's going to be on your shoulders, which sucks. And I do feel for you. So let's give some love out here to the gems who are taking on the responsibility of this. But I think this individual here is not wanting to save this because they have to change so much. That's what I got. All right, we're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer is here. Hello, Barbara. Oh, no, you can't stay. That's okay. Barbara just had her live. Barbara is the one who is running this giveaway. We only have 5 spots left. You have to be a Harmonia Friends Club member, tier 1 or tier 2. But once you join, it's right on the tippy top page. This is from the Refined Rebel Emporium. She's got an online store. She's on Facebook. All natural, cool products that she finds. She just had a whole skincare thing that I caught before I went. She caught me before I went live. So I ended up spending money with Barbara. I think she planned that. I think she planned it. She was like, oh, Tanya's going to be on later. So let me get on earlier because I know she's going to want these amazing vegan skin masks. I love my face mask. Love them. Love them. But I love her products. Should check them out. Yep. Cancer is up. I got to catch the rest. Did I miss anything else or was it all other stuff? I had to leave after the shampoo bars. I'm so excited for the body wash. Super stoked. Like my favorite thing to do is to shower. I could shower all day long. All right, we got Cancer up next. Cancer is up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, if you were cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the story or you may be butthurt. Or it could be amazing, but, you know, take that chance. I'll let you guys do what you got to do. Cancer, what's going on with you and the person on your mind right now? No reversals. What's the current situation? We have the Emperor. Are you dealing with an Aries? Yeah, that Emperor looks pissed off in this deck. Looks very gruff. The Star, Aquarius energy. Did I lose you? Oh, this person wants a second shot with you. This person is begging for a second shot. Actually, is it more than a second shot? Is it more than a second shot? If like this person is, Ooh. Could have had children with this individual, could be an ex. This person, I just feel this energy here of wanting to take charge, but there's a fear here of, "Is this it?" God, we got so many of them where they're like, "Is this the last shot? Is this the last shot?" How do they view Cancer? How do they view Cancer? I'm gonna say the Star, honestly. Ooh, you cut this person off. Um, God, you kicked this individual to the curb. Good night, Barbara. Thank you for visiting. Um, you swung so hard you broke the sword. This wasn't just a victory; it was a freedom call. Just heard freedom, like Mel Gibson, freedom from Braveheart. This individual is like, holy shit. Cancer is ruthless and cutting with their words. They feel responsible for breaking your heart. They feel responsible for you being so upset. This person is, God, sad. They feel like they're the reason you don't trust love. I'm getting really emotional about this. Jesus. This is for a Cancer who's actually single. This is for a Cancer who has not really found an individual. Very wounded, very cutting. May even say, I have an open heart, but it's hard to have an open heart when it's like bleeding. Enduring quest through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. They admire you and they know that it wasn't easy for you to leave them. Gosh. They just feel at this point you wouldn't take them back. Like it would be a pointless journey. It feels, Cancer, this person feels like it would be a pointless journey here. Celestial grace. In special moments, feel the blessed touch of the divine guiding your path. This person here is a better person because of you. They treat people better now. And I know that's kind of sucky, hard to hear, but they do treat people better. Now, does that mean they're perfect? No. No, they're still working on their own shit. But this is their feelings on you. They see you as grace. They reflect a lot on the memories, and they are kind of tortured with the fact of this, they do keep an eye on you though, Cancer. I feel like they do keep an eye on you. Reversals tells me if this guy or this gal. I feel like it's a masculine though with the Emperor. This person is stuck on how things got left off, how it was cut off. There's just something here about the last time, the last shot. You might have even said that to this person, like there are no more shots. This is it. Queen of Bones. They find you cold now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are more into yourself than you are into connections. You look at relationships as, this is their views as disposable now. Like they need to do this for me. And they feel like they created this. This person takes responsibility for creation. That's crazy. I don't think you even know this. Yeah, the Page of Bones. Like This person is haunted by what they did to you. Now, can they do anything about it? No, there's no words, there's no jaw. So they're kind of a loss at words here. This is an individual here, Cancer, who their immaturity here is like, I'm at a loss of words for my immaturity, but at the same time, they can't take back what they did and they know it. God, King of Cloaks. Air sign now, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they feel responsible for your coldness and your calculation. Why? Because they took this relationship for granted. I also feel like this individual was not very warm and fuzzy and sensitive. Could have been all about business more than they were about a connection. Could have been a workaholic of some sort, or always in other people's business and not into this connection, which could kind of suck too. Their feelings for them is they felt your walls going up and they felt the light being taken away, and they know they got no way to scale this wall again, and it just the 10 of Cloaks here. This person here feels responsible for your broken heart and how you view love right now. And they feel you have a distorted view of love and what it has to be in a relationship, but they don't even know what a relationship is either. So I wouldn't take that to heart. But they do feel like you are very cold when it comes to love. Let's see things to know about this individual. Things to know about this individual, Cancer. This star, God, I want to cry a little bit, is a scar to them. This is a scar that they feel entirely responsible, but they're scarred now from this, that you were the person, you were their person. If they are with somebody, it's not going well. This person is just in it because they don't want to be lonely. But they have an incredible amount of sadness for you. The star and the sun. I think if you are in contact with this individual, or if you had children with this person, they'll keep it as casual as can be. They'll pretend to be as happy as can be, not to throw it in your face, but to let you know that they're okay, they're fine. But the truth is, Spirit is saying, no, they're not. That you were their person in their eyes, and they fumbled that. What animal spirit is with you right now? What animal spirit is with Cancer? The flamingo. It says, find elegance in your life and actions. 42. 42 comes to a 6, which is about harmonious energy. I love the flamingo energy here for you, Cancer, because there's just something about shining your light and also letting loose a little bit when it comes to needing to find somebody, especially if you're like looking for love. This is this energy here of like, I'm done with love, or, love isn't for me, or I'm never going to find it. But there's something here that you're in the midst of shedding, and Spirit's saying, hey, you're just in the midst here of shedding this old version of you, and be ready and prepared, because you will be in a harmonious connection, and it will be more fair, and you will be seen. And just know that you did up level an individual, but it's not necessarily up leveling to you, because you were consistently up leveling. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not saying that you'll always be better than this person, but vibrationally, like the frequency, you're always going to be much higher than this individual. They're like in such a lower vibration right now, but their lower view of you is they feel that you aren't in a high vibration, but I do actually feel that you are in the process of healing and you're letting that go. So you're in the midst here of shedding it entirely. Okay. I almost feel like the phoenix more than the flamingo here, but we shall see. All right. Let's move on to Leo. Leo is up. The flamingo card was beautiful. Yeah, I agree. forgot how much I like this shadow deck. It's a beautiful deck. It works nicely with the Starborn. I just happened to pull it out and was like, oh. It's a good reading, though. Thank you, Nancy. It's a little bit of emotional reading. I felt it. I felt that individual sadness. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. I haven't used it in a while. Where are my lions at? Angela's here. All right, Leo Lions. Let's see what's going on with this connection. What's going on? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the story, okay? Ooh. Two of Swords. Uh-oh. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Ooh. Split. There's unfinished business between the two of you. Is there a karmic in the connection, or do you just have a karmic tie with this person? It's like you're both tied up into something here, but something is about to be severed, but it's being realigned. I mean, we have Temperance here, so I feel like you've had some space and time to cool off. You felt very trapped in this. This person did as well. I feel something here. There's still something here. So there's still love here between the two of you. Is it happening to heal right now? That's the other story, because I feel like somebody here is uncertain about this connection, uncertain of wanting to try again, uncertainty of trusting a person. Does this person have some escapism issues, or do they have some really bad habits? I feel like there's something here that like drug you down. Drugs drug you down. What's their view on you? How do they view Leo? Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. This person, they view you as watching you from the distance, because this is the Seven of Pentacles and this is another one of learning a lesson of some sort. Like you've been schooled by this connection, like massively schooled. Your time and efforts is you're minding your own business. You're keeping your head down. You're keeping your nose in the book. Some of you are readers yourself, not just tarot readers, but you love books. But there's something here where you're just minding your own business, and they're at a distance. And there's a part of them that wonders if you be willing to look up again. Icy goodbyes, amidst unclear paths and frozen moments, the hardest choice is leaving for clarity. You had no choice. You had to leave this. This person here had some indulgences or some inner demons that you had to lay to rest yourself. Okay. This was draining this Leo. It was so unhealthy. And some of you just like your health was really on the line from this individual. And it's almost like I feel like this energy of taking care of a grown-ass adult. It feels like that. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. or Capricorn energy here. Lightning strikes, dismantle outdated ways of being to get a fresh start. It's like you couldn't watch a person take the pathway that they were going. And either that would have forced you down a darker path, maybe into some of their bad habits, or thinking that it was okay to do so, whether it was cheating, whether it was lying. Like you felt like were forced to leave. That's what it feels like for this Leo. And so as shocking as it was to them, I think like they never expected you to go, and they know that they don't have any right to ask for you to come home or to come back. Did you move? Some of you went an entirely different location. Interesting. Their feelings for you, reversals are now up. Reversals just lets me know if they're hung up on you. The Empress, they value you. I mean, they see you as all four queens in one. Someone who takes charge of their life, someone who's a great mother, an entrepreneur, worker, like you protect. I feel like you were forced to leave a scenario because it was not safe anymore. Wasn't safe for the children, wasn't safe. Like it just felt toxic. You did what was best for the family for some of you, for the whole. Ooh, 6 of Bones. If there's anything that you have, it's memories. It's also some of you children. You're very fair, but you won't overgive anymore. You won't. You're pretty defensive. This person sees it. This person sees it. They know that your defenses are high because they dragged you into some shit that they shouldn't have anyway, but they did. I think they got you involved in their baggage, and some of you, they were in another karmic connection, and you could have been I hate to say this, but the side piece, 7 of Goblets here. They can't make an Empress an option. They know it. It's like, how do I even, they would like for you to be an option. But they're just watching it. This person keeps an eye on you, watches you, see what your options are, want to see if you are dating, want to see if you are single. They do watch you, but they would love to be an option, but they know that they're not an option. King of Cloaks here, reversed. They're a little bitter about it. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Little passive aggressive, but their feelings towards you is a little bit of bitterness because they feel that they could have gotten out of it and they didn't get a shot. But I think you gave them more than one shot because you're the Empress. And I feel like the Empress would do anything to do what they have to do to protect their assets, their children, the family, whatever it is. You think of the mass versus one person. And this individual was just willing to just take it all. So there is bitterness here with this individual. They have a lot of love and respect for you, even though they're bitter. Could be bitter about the divorce, bitter about the breakup, bitter about being mutual, bitter about just being friends, if you are that. What you need to know about this individual here, the inside view on them. Shit, they haven't changed. I mean, that's scary, Leo. You got the devil twice. This person's still escaping, still doing games, still messing around, still learning what karma is. They a heavy drinker. They miss you, but in order to deal with their pain, they escape. And it's not even anything that they're in love with another person or anything like that. They're just trying to escape from the pain because this is how they view you. And it's like they'll never be able to. It's kind of sad, honestly. What card here do we have? It almost feels a little like Cancer's reading, you know? But this person's in toxicity of some sort. Your animal here. Oh, I love this. It's a unicorn. 23 comes to a 5. You have a massive transition going on for you. Yeah, huge. It says, believe in the magic and purity of the heart. I feel like there's something here that is coming up for you. And although it may not be love, there's something about the magic. I don't know if you do intention magic. Candles is what I just heard. But you're being asked here to put the intentions out and watch the magic happen of your manifestations. But as long as you put it with a pure heart, it comes tenfold for you. And you have the ability here to really receive a lot of prosperity and to help a lot of other individuals who will treat you right, not the opposite way. That's what I have for Leo. Ooh, that was a deep reading for Leo. That was a deep reading for Leo. Yes, the cloaks are the swords. They look like the Grim Reapers, don't they? Ooh. Isn't it wild that... Wow, I'm sorry that happened to you, Angela. Isn't it wild how that devil card came out? Like, what you need to know is that they haven't changed. Like, isn't that wild? Like, the hidden secret, they haven't changed. They literally showed you the same card. That's wild. I love how spirit works that way. It's like, listen, there's nothing more to tell. Like, be proud of yourself for getting out of that. You would have been you would have taken on so much karma from that connection if you didn't do what you had to do. That's wild. Yeah, you already knew that they weren't going to change. All right, Virgo. Virgo is up. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You are here for cross-watching. You're going to have to flip the story. Otherwise, you may be triggered. Because these readings so far have not been that's pleasant. All right, Virgo. Let's see what the story is between the two of you. No reversals. Oh, we just got... Oh, no, this is the 5 of Swords. We didn't get that one. We got the 2 of Swords. Oh, this is a lot of swords. There we go. Someone wants you back. I also feel like this Virgo's in another connection. This was horrible. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't want to... I mean, I could describe everything. Do you want me to describe it? Because it was pretty darn bad. You couldn't trust this individual. The current situation here is they kind of gone dark on you. Okay. Maybe you have this person blocked, or maybe you're just keeping separated. Maybe some of you are, separated or divorced from this individual. But the thing is that this individual is more curious about what's going on in your life. Like, they need to worry about their own shit. The 5 of Swords here, and that 5 of Swords that they're holding, is they don't want to take accountability for their shit. They're hurt. Look, I mean, it's literally this character, and the 2 of Swords here. This person left you hanging. Are they fooling themselves thinking that they still have you as an option? Are they like going, no, 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 Virgo's still mine? Like, I feel like this person's going, Virgo's still mine. What does Virgo think that they're doing over here in this world, having, I don't know, the time of their life? What's going on here, Virgo? This person wants to manifest something, but I think they're trying to manifest like you not being, like you just not being in anything. The Two of Swords is someone's in denial, unsure what to do. I mean, it's kind of a yucky energy of this individual to think that. I think they're bitter. Their view on you, no reversals, because this is the Dark Shadow deck. Their view on you. God, look at all spying. Someone else got that card, the Page of Swords. They think that, okay, don't shoot the messenger. No, hi, Lily. Welcome. No gym today. Gym day off. Don't shoot the messenger here, Virgo. This is their view on you. They feel that you got a little bit carried away about how things got divided. They feel that you got a little bit. You see how it's just got, she's got her hands here and just going just a little bit. They feel like you were a little bit petty about needing things exactly your way to make things fair, when this individual feels that it wasn't fair whatsoever because they didn't feel like they could have anything to give you. Wow. Okay. The Page of Swords is they feel too that you use this sword ruthlessly in a shallow way, and that you care more about how to hurt this individual to make things fair, to make them look like the bad guy or the bad girl. Did I trigger you yet? Because this is what this individual feels. Right now, that's their view on you. Let's see what the clarifying section is here. Oh my gosh, Virgo. We haven't gotten to like their feelings right now about what's going on. Achievable insight. Embrace practical steps towards clarity, bringing your goals within reach. So this individual feels like you got the world in your hands and they got shits. They were left empty-handed. They got nothing. They see you having the best of the best. Maybe you do. Maybe it's because you deserve it. Missed chances. Don't have regrets. Cherish your moments together. This person here is stuck on their missed chances. Like they missed it. Jesus, some of you, they had it. And feelings now about you. Nine of Goblets, selfish. You're in another connection. Seven of Bones here. This is for my Virgo who's in a much healthier connection. Yep, Judgment. Okay, this person sees you in a committed relationship. But they find you selfish because, I mean, I hate reading this energy, but I have to read the energy of them, so it's just is what it is. I usually like, but Virgos, like, you know, now I got to go against them because you want to know what their feelings are. There's something about you feeling like they feel that you're pretentious and a little pompous about having it all. Now, the thing is I feel that they don't really understand that you deserve it all because this individual really freaking hurt you and left you stuck. And some of you were stuck in a cycle with this person for years, right? You could have even been married to this person. Nine of Goblets too tells me that this person here may have some indulgences that they're numbing themselves with. Knight of Cloaks. Well, you haven't heard the last from this individual. Are they just passive aggressive? Is that what it is? Ugh. They just want to ruin what you got. This is crap energy here. There's the candle again. Keep hearing candle magic. This person has not such great insights or pure insights when it comes to love, and I feel they actually abuse magic for some of you. Something just fell. I don't know what it was though. The Page of Bones here. See, this person misses having you in the palms of their hands without having to say a damn thing. But now they're at a loss for words. They don't have enough to offer you, but they sure as hell don't want what you got here. Not that they have anything to do, like they can't do anything to you. You know that, right? Even if they did try to do magic and shit, you can clear that real easily. The view that you need to know about this interview, the hidden view that you need to know about this person right now. They're not doing anything, I think, other than trying to sabotage a connection that you're committed in already. And they can do that by gossip, by doing stupid shit like this. All that magic's going to backfire if they're in doing that stuff. Ooh. There it is. There's that fire again. I like see a person here doing candle magic or trying to do on Virgo, but it's not going to work. It's going to backfire on them. In fact, it's going to come reversed on them. They're going to lose. Oh, yeah, it is. And you know how it's going to lose? This is how you know. This is how you know. When people start messing around with freaking magic and using it for ill intentions, they go broke. Watch, this person may lose their job too. Let's see what the animal spirit is. I mean, they're never going to be able to fix it. The person's going to be paying karma for tenfold for doing that on an individual. Your animal is, oh, I love this. 3. 3 is, guys, it's a number of growth, but it's a deer. It says, be gentle with yourself and others. Now, I really feel like this deer energy is not so much to be gentle with them, but I feel like it's also to have compassion for yourself in the scenario that you weren't, where you may not have felt confident enough to get out of something. And even though it may seem petty to this individual, the stuff that you're doing, you never went after something before because you are very compassionate, because you are very loving, because you trusted this person. So Spirit's saying, don't let your gentle side be taken away from an individual. Deer is I am very close to deer. Deer is one of my totem animals. When I was going through massive heartbreak, I actually befriended a deer. I named her Karen. She was a nuisance, but I loved her. Like literally, she followed me like a dog. She let me pet her. She brought all her babies there. And I had a short period with her, 2 years. I actually videoed it. I have some video of her on my channel. You've probably seen her, mostly my Facebook one. But she passed away. But when she passed away, I swear my mom, who had passed away years ago, brought her to me, because when she passed away is when I felt finally ready to just open up my heart space. So it was kind of like I feel the deer come in to help heal the feminine energy in a huge way with their gentleness. Yeah, I miss Karen too. I think about her all the time. But I have Dolly, which was one of her babies, still comes and visits me. She's not as friendly, but she comes and shakes her head and she'll bring her babies. She was just here the other night. But she refuses to come to my window like how Karen did. Karen stuck her whole head in the window. She let me give her kisses. Like she was like a horse to me. I mean, it was just unbelievable. I had an unbelievable connection with that deer. And I just take it as a godsend, because I don't know if I'll ever friend a deer like that again. She was beautiful. And when she passed away, she came home. She came home. And I couldn't save her. I tried everything, but she died in my arms. I know, she was a sweetheart. I'll have to post some new videos of her. All right, Libra. My scales are up. Who's got Libra in their chart? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And reminder, if you were cross-watching, you're probably going to have to flip the story here, okay? Make it your reading. What's going on in this energy here, in this connection, Libra, with this person? Page of Wands. Fiery. Kind of hot, though, to be standing in that. Like, ooh, Nine of Wands. Someone in the doghouse? Feels like it. Three of Pentacles. Well, something's on hold. I feel someone here is also in the doghouse here. I feel like somebody here was very guarded in this connection, Libra. And I think that you were waiting for an opportunity for this individual to open the doors. This person could have friend zoned you, put you in a friend spot. I do see connection. I do see like working well together with this individual, but I also feel like, can you just, can you give me a fire extinguisher here? Like, I'm not going to stand here all day. I feel like this Libra said, well, I'm not going to stand here all day, but there's just something here. This person's watching you burn in pain. Why aren't they doing anything? Their view on you, Libra. Their view on you. How they view you as a person. Judgment. You made a judgment call. They see you as somebody who's you chose to be single. You chose. I mean, I don't blame this Libra. This Libra's like, had an opportunity here, and then somebody here's like, oh, I can't save you. And I'm not even saving you. I just feel like there's passion here. There's a drive. I feel like this is a Libra here who is very sexually attracted to an individual, wanted to grow something, and this person here is just looking at your passion and going, that's too dangerous. That's too passionate for me. That's too committy. That's like committal. That's like a relationship. Oh, this person friend zoned. Like, my Libra got friend zoned. I hate that for you. It's the worst ever. I've been there. I get it. But this is decision time. It was like, I can't put myself through this. So this is for Libra here, who chose to break free and was like, well, fine. I'm secure. I'm committed, and I will break free from this because I'm not going to wait around for you. Let's clarify this situation. Dance of Souls. Be vulnerable and let your two hearts entwine. This person has a very strong connection with you. They see the passion and desire. I do feel like this person is afraid to open up their heart. There is a strong desire of wanting to be together with you. I just don't think this person's very Libra. This person's extremely guarded, controlling. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. This individual doesn't like to be controlled, but also can be off very controlling. They have to have it their way or the highway. And for them, they're like, no. Let's wait. And it has to be when they're ready to charge, when they're ready to face something. Ooh, like Libras don't do well with that. I can tell you right now, as a Libra, Libras don't do well with that. It's like if you don't want to go with the flow and see where this connection can actually dazzle us, whoosh, that's what can happen. This Libra went, whoosh. This person's very controlling. And I feel like this might have been a person here who considered you controlling because you were asking for them to take an opportunity, but they didn't chomp on it. And so you're like, okay. Reversals are now up. Using the wrong deck. Reversals are now up. They tell me if they're still hung up on you. Oh, did they make the right decision? They're not so sure anymore. Whatever flame that they see you now, okay? They see this flame now, but it's a lot dimmer now. It's not like burning with desire and anything. Now they can really look at you, okay, and value you from a distance. So it's safer for them. They're in their safe zone. Okay. Libra, this person's now in their safe zone and evaluating a connection or an opportunity here. 8 of Candles here is wanting to communicate on their time, on their pace. Okay. Now, this is usually a card here of quick actions here, but I really feel like that Wands energy with the walls being so high up and the opportunity here between the 2 of Wands, even though it's a 9 of Wands here, they have high walls. You have 2 9s. So now your walls are high. And this individual is like, well, how do I contact Libra if their walls are high now? You know what this Libra did? You just beat this person, yeah, out of their game, out of their fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Okay. This individual had it in their hands. They could not see it. They just saw danger, stranger danger. Okay. They may have had baggage or shit that they weren't ready to calculate, but there's this energy here of you taking your pawn back and saying, I'm not going to be a pawn anymore. Figure out what you want. Okay. You want to be just friends? Then we'll be just friends. And this person's like, well, you're not being a friend. Where are you? Why are you blocking me? Well, I have enough friends. This Libra might have gone, I have enough friends. I don't really want a friend. I want a relationship. Could be that. I think you outplayed this person at their own games. Yeah. 7 of goblets here is 7 of cups. You're still an option to this individual. The problem is your walls are really high. Some of you have blocked this individual. Eight of Wands here, the Magician. They are trying to manifest you, though. Look at there. They got that candle in their hands. I told you. Okay, this person is putting intentions of communication with you. But here's the thing. This person doesn't want to go out to you. This person's a pussy. So they're asking you, they're drawing you to come to them. They feel your walls are high, so they're not going to scale. This person's lazy. I want to say this person's probably hasn't done a jog in years. I don't think they're running or anything. If they're running, it's a slow pace, you know? Like, I don't feel like this is a chaser runner energy here. They like the chase. They like watching somebody here burn a little bit, and they've never seen anybody intrigued by them. So they're fascinated with your desires for them, and they're a little bit guarded by it. But at the same time, now that that's gone, man, Libra, this person here is really feeling that. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune here with the 5 of Goblets. They're missed out. Ooh. They're missing you. Also feeling very guilty. Some of them are actually listening to this right now and probably not feeling that great with me. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about this individual. Their shadow side, what to know. I think you had to do what you had to do. And this person is obviously, oh my God. The Chariot. They know they have to come to you. They know that they have to come to you. They also know that they have one shot. This has come up a zillion times for every collective reading. A lot of you, they know if they don't do this right, they're not going to have it. But some of you are like, no, it doesn't matter if they do it right, they're done. But the Chariot, I feel like there's something about this summer that's coming up with this individual. They're assembling the pieces. Man, they're slow as dirt. I'm not surprised we didn't get the Knight of Pentacles. This person's very methodical and slow. Look at this. So much shadow work creeping on you, watching you from the shadows. Now, here's the other thing. This person may be watching you move on in life, maybe watching you have another connection here, being unbothered, but they have a lot of shadow work to do. You definitely were an individual to show them their insecurities and the fact that they did not treat you right. And just because they might have had reasons to be on guard here, to leave you on hold in this kind of state is irresponsible. I don't care what anybody says. That's irresponsible. And they know it. They absolutely know it. So let's see what animal spirit is here for you. What is the animal spirit here for my Libras, my scales? This person has a lot of work to do on their shadow side. They have to look in the mirror. I suggest if you're listening to this and you're on that shadow side, do Mastering the Mirror. You take accountability. You have the ability to do so. Libra, you have the Hare. Be quick to adapt to situations. 13 comes to a 4. So you're manifesting a new structure and a new relationship. And just know that if this person, when they come in, I don't feel like you have to worry about adapting to this. I think that what Spirit is reminding you is how quick you are to adapt to the unexpected. So don't be surprised or shocked if they do. Maybe you just need to listen. But if you need to listen, you have to do it on ground zero. It cannot be carried baggage. This person has to accept that you've changed, and possibly maybe they have, but it does not mean you have to take this person back, or you should act quick on it. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is on up. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and then, of course, the bonus collective. We're doing pretty good on timing tonight. Lily, you caught up quickly. Papa Willies was saying that he was at the gym, and I said, "What are you, Lily?" And then I was like, wait, where is Lily? Is she at the gym? And then I guess you came in. I must have missed the conversation. It's your day off. Yeah. You listen to Taurus and Gem. She's back. Yes, she's back. Back again. It's quiet tonight. You guys are all quiet. Are you just immersed in the readings? Mine too, Lily. I'm just an earlier gym person. I do mine in the morning. I have to like set my day. I can't work out at night. There's no freaking way. I'll be up all night if I do that. Maybe yoga. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where are my Scorpions at? Oh, my voice is starting to go. That's not good. Tanya, where did you get your tarot board, or did someone make it for you? This? Do you know what it is? It's an earring stand. It's from a shop, a display shop. If you go into my Amazon store, look at my tarot displays, it's all listed there. But it's actually a stand for jewelry. I'm creative when it comes to stacking the cards up because I've been a photographer for 15 years. So lighting is a big deal with cards, and sometimes you can't get the angles of them. So that's why I use the display so they can be tilted. But yeah, if you go to my storefront, you can see it where I got it. I'm pretty sure it's still on there. I do all of my tarots, all of my displays, what cameras I use, what mics I use. I try to make it as easy as possible for my tarot readers out there who are just starting out. So just go to my Amazon store. Yep. Scorpio, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watching. Remember, you're going to have to flip it. What's going on here in the current story here between the two of you? Ooh, again, the Page of Wands. Again. Oh, my gosh. The Moon. Oh, what's that song? Close. So close, but so far. So close, but so far. This feels like a long distant connection. Sleep well, Papa. But I also feel that there is some uncertainty. Maybe somebody's in another connection here. The two of you, there's this real deep desire to be together. But somebody here feels super tied into something else. It's like they're just at a reach here. They see a new start with you. They want to start something, and something is pulling them back in. Gosh, ground zero here with the Fool's energy here. This individual here wants to start this relationship with you. I don't feel like it's ever really begun. How do they view you? Judgment as their person. You're it to them. Ooh. They chose somebody else, or they chose to stay in something that wasn't. God, did they do it for the kids? It feels like an energy here. This was a sucker punch to you when you found out this news, Scorpio. Because this was like your person. And you're like, you could have seen a whole future with this individual. How you viewed them, though, is your pride got kicked. Because it's like when the news was broken from this individual, it was like, ugh, it was painful. It like, oof. They know that they hurt you really badly. And they know that they've stolen some of your confidence by not choosing you. Children are involved, or someone is being immature. I feel like there were children involved, and I feel like this person either stayed with a person because of children, complacent, also could be very immature. They did something that they tried not to take so serious with you, but it was like serious, like it seriously hurt you. Yeah, fluttering heart. Your passion leads you to love your desire. This person, they loved you. They loved you. And there's just something here where they chose an easier way, or they did something very childish. it was too fantasy based. So they tried to play it off like it was no big deal leaving this connection. But oh my God, this hurts so badly. Yeah, I told you, Lily, they're going to be reversed. They have to be, because it won't be the other way around. It hurts so, so badly. The Knight of Bones. The Empress. You were their person. You are still their person. The problem is there another connection? And there's just this idea of when that's done, I'll be able to go to my Scorpio and we'll be in something committed. But I also feel like this person's fooling themselves because they're not really being realistic to your. Some of you haven't even talked to this individual. You know, you're at a distance from this person. Divine timing. They haven't stopped thinking about you. They're hoping for a reunion, a passing chance, like two passing ships meeting each other again. They compare everybody to you. And I really feel like whoever they're with they're not happy with. And if they have gotten out of that relationship, they're still single. They're not in it anymore. No. The Eight of Cloaks here, reverse. A lot of insecurities. They know you won't take them back. Like, I'm lost for words, you know. That's how I feel like this person feels. Judgment came out again. They know they broke your heart. They know they can't get you back. But to them, you're their person. So I don't feel like they're going to ever be in a committed relationship. And if the committed relationship they're in, it's just for security purposes only. There's no love there. This person has sold their soul to something that is not really there. It's meek. Things to know about this person that are hidden from you for you to understand. I have to stop this for a second. See this Fool, how it is an astronaut going into space. I just did a light language activation in tier 2 in my membership area. It's only for my tier 2 members because I know those individuals are invested in themselves. And a lot of them are light workers themselves here, helping out to others. But we are being asked here to realize that the tethering we have with individuals who are reflecting on their past hurts or what they have done to us in the past is their own journey. And there's something here where this person is being severed from you in a darker path. They're in self-exploration. They're all on their own. They're like fucking George Clooney here floating in space. I forget what that movie is where it doesn't come back. They have to be in that level. And they were pushed out here of service for you so that you have the ability here to grow and to achieve. Seven of Wands. Look at this. This person is defensive to everybody. Everybody that is in their circle, they could give two shits about. They keep to themselves. They're half of the time they're thinking about my Scorpios here. And they might even come off as everything's okay. It's all fake. The true story about this individual is they're hurt. They're wounded. They have a massive amount of healing to do, but they have to turn around and look at themselves, and they can't look for Scorpio or for anybody to save them. They have to do the exploration. And so that's what's really being seen right now. And I think that that message there for you is that ground zero message. If you are going to Harmonia Friends Club, or if you're a tier 2 member, I recommend you listen to the light activation channel message, and do it when you have time on your own and time to self-reflect. Don't do it while you're in the car or just listening in the background. The animal for you is the frog. 15 comes to harmonious connections too. Embrace emotions and find emotional balance. And I feel like, when I think of the frog, we think of the prince. I feel like this individual was just a frog, wasn't really who they caught up to be. But there's just this energy here now where the emotional balance is being aligned for you for better relationships and partnerships. And know that sometimes we got to go through the frogs before we actually kiss the prince. Like, you don't have to kiss a frog to make it a prince. All right, let's see what's going on here. And I was just using that as a metaphor. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and of course our bonus. Yes. And that is my website. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Angela, and I'm so sorry, Lily. They're aware of it. Not that it matters much, but sometimes it can just give you the perspective of knowing that they are taking accountability in a weird way. It's just their own journey. We're not always meant to be on the journey when they go in the dark night, the souls. Sagittarius is up. Oh, Angela, that's horrible. I can't even fathom. Okay, Saggy, here we go. Let me just make sure I shuffle this good. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're cross-watching, flip the story. Otherwise, you may be like, a little upset and triggered. Saggy. The Emperor. Aries energy. Seven of Pentacles. Why do I feel like another reading got these exact cards in this order, like earlier? Ooh. 2 sevens. 7 may be significant to you. What's going on in this connection is somebody is very controlling on how they want things to work out in this relationship. And there's a defensive energy here of which way is right. Now, I also feel that somebody here has this energy of focusing on something else. And I feel this energy in my Sagittarius going, don't turn your back on me. Don't make me do all of the work. So I feel like the Sagittarius is a little ticked off and defensive because they feel like they're putting all of the work into here. And somebody here is like, I'll get to that when I'm ready. God, I mean, the Emperor can be pretty arrogant and controlling and manipulative, but they're not a bad person. It's just like the way they're focused on something. Okay, let's see what their view is on you. Hey, Meredith. Welcome. Their view on Sagittarius. Their view on Sagittarius. How do they view Sagittarius? Oh, I don't want to repeat this. Selfish. They view you as selfish. They are going through something, and when the time is right, this connection will move forward. Now, there's something that is put on hold with this connection, and I feel like Sagittarius is like, where's the, like, you disappeared. Is this person a workaholic? Like, they're focused on something else, but I just feel this energy here that they feel their energy here, how they view you, is that you get easily influenced by other individuals, nonsense things. You hold back your love because they don't have the time and energy and attention here to put into this right now, but they're doing something what they feel is for the greater good. What? All right. Pace of pleasure. Resist the rush, adopt a slower stride, and savor each moment of essence. Oh my God. Saggy. So they feel like you're rushing them. They want you to take the pleasures of just what is started here, what is created here. Okay. So this person is not willing to go the next milestone. Some of you, it's just like, will you create, if you have family or if you have children with this person, it's like, can we have some me time? Now, others of you, the ticking clock is you going, can we have some children? You know, like my clock is ticking. This individual here thinks you're getting influenced by other individuals here. Is like, when I'm ready, I'm ready. Could be that too. Could be about children, not having children or not wanting to get married. Mask realities beyond posing facades here. Cover up, stare to unveil the truth hidden beneath. The truth is this person has cold feet. They want to slow down. Do they have love for you? Yes, but they're focused on other matters here. Is it money? Is it, because I feel like there's this energy of a Saggy here who's stomping their feet and is like, hello, why am I here all by myself? Like, are you going to pay some attention here to what we have? Like, what are we doing with this? Okay. Reversals, let me know if they're hung up on you for something here. We have the 10 of bones, 10 of pentacles. I mean, this person sees you as family. They're committed to you. Some of you have children with this person. Could be a blended family as well, I just heard. 3 of candles. Hold on. This person is very positive, but they're like, hold it, Saggy. Let's enjoy the pleasures now. I'm kind of working on the midst of something. 6 of bones. They know that they're not putting a lot of effort the way that you want it to be. They understand that. But there's something here that this person is trying to cover. I feel like it's money. I feel like this individual wants a security blanket of some sort, or is an over strategic kind of guy or gal who is very business minded and just wants to be able to provide and have like extra of something. So to be committed or to get married or have children or the next step or even moving into each other is money. So this person is focused on money. That's what it is. This isn't like somebody focused here on cheating or an asshole or anything like that. No, the 4 of goblets here reverse is they know that you are upset with this. They know that you feel like they're missing out on an opportunity here. They also know that maybe they're getting a little bit in fantasy land. Okay. They don't want to miss this opportunity here with Saggy. They feel like they're running out of time because they're afraid that you're going to lose your casket on them. The Knight of Cloaks, did you give them a deadline of some sort or say, this is it? Like, we got to do something about it. Hi, May. Welcome. There is some kind of spat or something to do with the direction of this individual. And I'm going to tell you right now, this person is not cheating on you if you think that. This person is trying to provide in some way for a future and is looking at it so far ahead and wants to be present, but they're saying to you, let's just enjoy this now, but they're not even present. They're so far ahead. Like you could be like just thinking about like, I don't know, moving in together and they're like, okay, how am I going to establish and have enough money for the grandkids? It's like, wait, what? We haven't even had kids yet. So this is for a Saggy where an individual, your person, if they wait any longer, you'll be gone, and that's how they feel right now. Yeah, here it comes. They are going to offer you more, but they want you to be patient with them as well. And there is this opportunity here where I feel they're going to show some emotional connection to my Saggies. This is you. This is them wanting to pour into my Sagittarius temperance. All right. There's just something here about the last words that were said. I do feel like this person here is hoping that you'll cool off a little bit before they can approach you because you're taking things out so wildly crazy about this cup being down. And this person does the last thing that they could say. They should not say cool off. They know that. So they're just creating distance here. What you need to know about this person, the unseen things here, Spirit's telling you, Sagittarius. Look at this, the Three of Wands. They're evaluating. They're looking at the fact that they can't sit here and have everything perfect, that there's a possibility here of losing a huge opportunity or blowing up something that doesn't need to be. This is a person here who knows that they have to offer something. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have the Wheel of Fortune 10. I mean, this is somebody here with pure intentions. They're in it for the long haul. Spirit is also say, please be patient too, because this person actually does have some really solid ideas about the future, but just know they're doing it out of love. This isn't somebody here who's trying to make you stay stuck, and I think that they're going to be open to a conversation with that for you. Probably the best love connection reading that I got tonight. Most of them have not been like this, Sagittarius. But if this isn't your story, make sure you check your other placements because the other ones weren't so great. Well, I mean, some they weren't great, but a lot of people stuck. You're, oh my God, this is like Sagittarius, you got boar. Hello. Be brave, defend what is yours, but also Spirit is saying, don't bully somebody who's actually by your side. If anything, be protective of this individual. Okay. And come off is that way. Yes, you can be brave. Yes, you can defend. And this person here, they're very, very stubborn and they have the ability here to be extremely controlling. So you are going to have to be this level sometimes with them. And Spirit is saying that, yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to be defensive about it. But this is how this individual opens up. That's what you need to know. That's what I got here for Sagittarius. All right. Capricorn is up. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and we still have our bonus. So I know people start leaving because they don't think there's any more readings, but there is a bonus. And thanks for those of you who have been hanging here. Hello, Leanne. For 2-something hours. You mean good luck? Not, but I like that. I like that you said good lunch. Good lunch, Cappies. Good lunch. I'm still shocked with my with Alley Cat's really nice donation. I was pleasantly surprised she sponsored the all signs tonight. Yeah, we did have some deep readings tonight. Sure did. I can't believe it. We're going to be in the mid-month energy next week. Mid-months are all sign readings that are only available at Harmonia Friends Club. I post exclusive content each week over Harmonia Friends, including the extended. So all of the April extendeds are there. You gain access to the whole thing. I don't try to like keep it away from you. The big difference between tier 1 and tier 2 is tier 1 is just the readings. Tier 2 is more for individuals who want to hone in on their gifts, who need that additional support. A lot of other light workers, tarot readers on there. There's a lot of light activations that I do, and they get also discounts on all of my classes. And I have a shit ton of courses that I teach. I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm a passionate divination tool teacher and shadow priestess. But I love teaching divination tools and hermetic philosophy and taking stock of your life in this quantum multiverse. Okay, here we go. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops, wrong deck. Keep flipping these decks around. Reminder, if you're cross-watching, flip the story to your story, okay? This is their feelings. Otherwise, you might be hurt. The Star. Hope, faith, very vulnerable. Oh boy. 4 of Cups. Sadness. There's a lot of watching. I don't feel like you're with this individual. I think somebody missed an opportunity here with my Cappies. Capricorn, was this person hung up on another individual or just sad about their past? I feel like you had so much love to give. I do. You might have Aquarius in your chart, but I just feel like this immense amount of healing and love. I feel like this person was just in the blues. Just feel like womp womp. But I don't feel like they ever really valued you or saw you. But there is a lot of spying going on. Did you just kind of stop doing this? You know? Because I just feel like this energy of like, I know when to pour into something, but if somebody here is not going to see it, I'm going to still continue to pour into myself. So this is a very well balanced Capricorn. Their view on you, they just feel like womp womp. Their view on you, 8 of Wands, they missed the communication with you. God, they just, you know your worth. My Cappies know their worth, and they know that they can't overgive something. And I feel like this Capricorn has done this before, may have caught themselves a little bit doing that with an individual, but also was like, well, okay, well, if you're not going to be wanting to put into this, or if you don't see it, then I'm not going to force you to see it. So there's no point in me communicating. There's no point of me texting, and there's no point of me responding. But now I feel like an individual who you may have been texting, checking on, blah, 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 or they left you silent for a little bit. And you're like, well, that sounds like games. And so your attention is down. Okay. Down. You're focused on something here. We're going to see what you're focused on. Let's clarify this love situation. Between the lines, uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. This person was always between the lines with you. They were like on the start of writing the story, and then they would be back in the past. And then I think this person here would just, oh, woe is me, the past, the past. And it's kind of like you're looking at it. It's like, well, if you're not really into that, then I guess there's no point of me trying to change your story. What am I just going to watch you be between the lines? I think it's kind of like you're looking down at this individual like, did you finish your story yet? Are you ready to begin ours? Clouded vision, recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. You are concerned about it, but at the same time, you're not biting at it. So this is for Capricorn who has pulled back their power. I do feel like I'm talking to a feminine here, but you got an individual here who is still hung up about the past and is watching you and is like, why isn't Capricorn reaching out to me like they used to? Well, because Capricorn, Taurus energy here, and Libra doesn't chase waterfalls, and is staring at that. Is like, no, I've chased waterfalls before. Maybe you're a TLC fan. Reversals are now up. It's really just to let me know if they're hung up on you or hung up on the past. The Knight of Bones here. Okay. Slow and steady. Feelings towards you. Nope. Still stuck on the past. They are forever slowly in this stuck. And now they're stuck in the fact that you haven't returned. You haven't returned communication. You haven't checked on like how you used to. Where is Capricorn? Where is Capricorn? Look at this. 8 of Candles. Did you block this person? Were you like done? Bloop, red flag. Yeah. Watch that guy on TikTok do all the red flag things. It's like, nope, red flag. Red flag. They don't reach out to you. You don't reach out to them. And then they just pause and wait. What's this about, Capricorn? The Hermit? Shut up, May. That's crazy. Well, I mean, don't shut up, but I'm just being like in a wow factor. Virgo energy? Still moping. This looks like the same damn character. This person's like Eeyore. Capricorn's not here. I lost my tail again. I'm going to go sit in my room and think of the past. King of Cloaks. So logical. Could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This person here, they're so detached from love. This person could also just like go home and work and just like, they're so boring. Nothing's going on in this person's life. I'll tell you that right now. No, nothing's going on in this person's life. They are so entwined with the insecurities of what happened to them in the past. I don't think this has anything to do so much with you. They just can't see anything right now because of their own insecurities. I think this person was cheated on real bad, cheated out. Maybe they had an upbringing where their parents didn't go along, or a broken home, but there's just something about this individual that plays victim and just is like, no. Okay. And I feel this, I feel like in the beginning, there was this anxious, avoidant kind of attachment to him, but then you kind of pulled your worth back and like, what am I doing? And this person sees that. They know that you pulled your worth back because this is the pattern that happens. You aren't the first person this has happened to with this individual, by the way. So they've been going through this prior. I think they messed up the last one too. Okay. Things that you need to know about this individual that are hidden to you. No reversals. 9 of Pentacles here. This person here is just wanting to be single. But looking for a message from you. Where is Capricorn? Don't let them fool you. They do think of you, but they're also in their own security here. This is a person here who's not going to chase after you. All right. Non-committal, but they have to have the desire here of someone wanting them. And there's just this energy here where it has not been reciprocated. So now it's kind of mirrored back at them. So now they're like, oh, well, Capricorn doesn't like me. And that could have been farther from the truth. You probably dislike them now from the sense because it's like, seriously, you're not going to take any accountability. But this person's not taking charge because they're comfortable in their security. I don't think this person here would ever want to be in a relationship. Like it doesn't feel like they would consider. If anything, it's like maybe sexual. That's it. But that's it with this person. Let's see what animal spirit is here for you, Capricorn, with this player-like energy. We're definitely thinking of you. Look at you, Phoenix. That's that Empress energy. Rise from the ashes, transform, and regeneration. This is about you. This is your time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to break old patterns. This is the time here when this individual sees the light, you're going to be so far above it that you're not even going to worry about it. But you've also passed the test, because I feel like this isn't the first person who did this or set you in this Phoenix role. I think you caught yourself before you were like, wait a minute, I've done this before. And that's the ability here to turn on that Phoenix energy of burning something and saying it's not for me. So just remember, you have the power here to restore and regenerate anything to a new scratch beginning. And if this person does take accountability and show up, I think that you would take the time to listen to this person out, but you would be really evaluating their steps. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's what I have for Capricorn. We're going to see what's going on here now for Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Now that we're getting to the tail end of the signs, reminder, there always is a collective bonus at the end. So make sure you stay tuned. We're almost there. We have 2 more signs. Florabelle, good to see you. Welcome back. Just in time. You got Aquarius. And then if you just want to stay around a little bit, you'll get the collective. Perfect timing. You know what's crazy? I wonder if my is anybody on Facebook? If you're on, if you wouldn't mind just saying hello. I don't think my Facebook lives are showing up anymore on through StreamYard. I have to like manually go in there and push it. I didn't do that this round. I noticed that. Aquarius. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the story around, okay? 5 of Cups. Oh boy. 8 of Swords. Oh, the Emperor. Well, that's Aries energy. I feel like the Emperor is watching you. I feel like Aquarius, you're sad about something here and somebody's watching over you. There's a connection here. But I feel it's Aquarius here is focused on the past, shame, guilt, insecurities. Doesn't see a connection here. Somebody is angry. It's like they're like, I feel this energy here of very protective over you, but angry what you've been through. Let's see how they view you. Your attention is not on this person right now. How do they view Aquarius? No reversals. 8 of Wands. Wanting communication from you? You stopped communicating with this person. Oh, this person, how they view you, Aquarius, is somebody here who has gone dark. Now, in the shadow card is the subconscious, so they're not able to really see a lot what's going on with you. So I don't feel like you're in a lot of communication with this person. I do feel like this person's wondering if you're going to reach out to them. They're hoping and anticipating some kind of communication from you, but they see you in mourning of some sort, or that's how they're viewing you. They're like, are you over this yet? Are you over somebody yet? Are you over the breakup? Are you over the loss? I feel like Aquarius is focused on a loss for this Aquarius. I'm using the wrong cards. I was like, those are the animal decks. Turbulence. Heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. Oh, someone is angry at you for not focusing on them. Devotion blooms, nurture both blossoms and thorns and tenderness. So there's a connection here. It doesn't have your attention. I feel like this person is holding back from communicating with you. They have some insecurities because you're so focused on something from the past. I don't know if this was another past connection or something that you've lost, but I don't feel like this Aquarius is ready for a commitment or attention with another. They're very lost on losing something. So you might be an Aquarius here who's really focused heavily on yourself and just recovering your losses or saying that you're not ready to explore something. But you also have somebody here who's like, you going to get over this? Their feelings for you. Reversals are now up. It just tells me about if they're stuck on something about past with you. I think this person feels played by you. This person is angry with you. They feel played. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. There was something about a choice. And I feel like this Aquarius had some choices here. Whether it was just to work on yourself or to get over somebody here, or you were going through something, this individual here was angry. Oh my gosh, the world. Because you couldn't see him. Closed off. They see you as closed off. They see you as angry with them. Maybe you told them, maybe you drew your boundary with them. King of Cloaks, that's your energy. You drew your boundary with this individual. You were trying to be authentic and you were trying to be logical, and you were also very wounded. And the King of Cloaks to me is always somebody here who used to be the King of Cups, but there's an energy here of having to detach from their heart because of how painful it was. So I feel like this Aquarius here has a lot of pain when it comes to connections and relationships and gets in their head like most Aquarius do. But there's just something here where this individual feels that you ended this connection or ended this friendship or ended this potential relationship with no emotion. And they're angry about it. Yeah, 6 of Cups. They feel disposed. Now, this could also have been a thing here, Aquarius, that you just didn't have romantic feelings for them. You know, like you saw them maybe just as a friend, but, you know, they may have had more. Two of Candles here, reverse. There's something here about how this is how they feel. Like a Corval's like, I missed the memo. They feel that if you want to have the distance with them, that you gotta walk this bridge a little bit. Okay. Like they don't feel like your attention's on them at all. They feel like you're looking at new opportunities, all of this. This is how they feel. This person's stubborn too. Okay. They're hurt. 7 of Candles. You know, I think the sad part is if there was actual communication between the two of you, you probably could. But the problem is this person is very defensive because of you not being ready for something. Things to know about this person. Are they coming towards you? No. Temperance, patience, Sagittarius energy here. This person is very patient. This person has a lot of emotion for you. You mirror one another a lot. Okay. It's very divine union. But this is also something spiritual going on here right now. And so this is protected. But I feel like you're going through some kind of awakening here, Aquarius, and you're focused more on your craft, you, and this connection here, as much as it is, you guys have to meet midway. It's not like you have to go all the way over there. It's like the opportunity's right there, you know? So when you're ready to take it, you'll take it. And there's just something here that the two of you have to go through that work together, you know? So it's something that is patient. Not saying that you should wait for anybody, but there is still love here. What animal spirit is with you, Aquarius? Person is stubborn. The camel, 43-7. Endure difficulties with patience and resilience. Be patient and kind with yourself, but there's also patience and resilience that is needed with this individual too. I don't feel like this person means ill will. There's insecurities that are being mirrored to both of you. And it's going to take two for you to face the darkness. Okay. It's not just one or the other. It's two of you doing shadow work. I do feel like this individual here is taking accountability. They're respecting your space. I don't know. Did you ask for space? But they're respecting that space. So they're not going to do anything unless you say something. So that's where they're at. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. You missed the memo. I just gave it to you. Maybe they were using me to give you the memo. I'm just saying. Aren't they perfect? I just love this deck. This reflections deck is amazing. Hello, Dockin. All right, guys, we are on our final zodiac sign. And so what happens here is most people drop. And because it's getting late, and I totally get it, but we also have a bonus. So what I ask is, if you were on and you were watching here live, go ahead, comment bonus, let me know that you're here. Also putting the energy into the bonus, so that reading may be for you, and making sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you have already hit like, because that helps the channel grow. And I do appreciate all of you. Don't forget to, I will be back here on Sunday. And thanks for all of you who have been here for over 2.5 hours. Like, holy shit. You guys are the best. Yep. Some deep readings tonight, huh? Pretty decent. I like the flow of these ones. I liked how I usually don't use as many decks, but I'm liking that. It adds layers and depth to it. And most people ask me, I don't understand why you don't start off with reversals and then you add reversals. I don't need to read reversals. I'm a traditional tarot reader. There was no such thing as reversals back in the day. I see the light and the dark in them upright, but I use reversals for my own intuitive dictionary. It adds layers to them. So I ask questions to that. So if it's like I said, it might involve the past, or it might involve a person if they're thinking about you. So I always explain to you what it is so you can kind of see how my intuition works. I am a structural teacher, but I'm also an intuitive coach. It's important to build your dictionary, to channel the source and define the ways to do so. So I use cards, I use numbers, I use cartomancy, numerology, I use runes, I use the whole fucking shebang. One lady I was talking to me, she was reading my chart and she was looking at something and she goes, "Oh my God, you could read a phone book and give a channel message." And I said, probably. I probably could do it. Not trying to be cocky, but I think I could probably find something in the phone book with numbers and I could give you a whole message. It was a big joke. Somewhere it was in my chart. Okay. Pisces, you ready? We're here. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you were cross-watching, you're going to have to make the story yours, okay? Like otherwise it's going to be weird because it's about their feelings. Current energy of the two of you. Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Ten of Swords. I'm clearing energy, so if I end up hiccuping or burping, it's because of this reading. There's some tumultuous energy going on between the two of you. It has not been easy. You've been able to align it, but there's been some kind of betrayal here. Oh, I'm clearing energy. It's been really hard for you. And there's just something here where the emotions cave into both of you, but you're still going on this ride. And there is something here about a betrayal. It just simply is. There's something here about a betrayal here. And you may have found out something intuitively and knew about this, but I feel like this person was hiding secrets. Now, is it cheating? Is it that? I don't know, but they're hiding secrets. How are they viewing you? How are they viewing my Pisces? The King of Cups. Ooh. Well, that's you. Okay. This is about them. They see you dissatisfied with anything that they do. Anything that this person does, they feel like it can't be enough. So there's this wasteful energy. It's like whatever you go into, it's not enough. This person has a not enough wound. Okay. So how they view you is someone here who is selfish and yet still wants more. And see how the fish is here? It's like, oh, I don't have enough. Let me just cry. I don't have enough. They see you as needy. Do not shoot the messenger. Silent remnants here. Amid the uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. Love has the power to rebuild trust. But the problem is where is the love? I feel hurt. I feel deserted. I feel discarded by an individual. Veiled paths. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknowns. The problem is I feel that a person here not only feels not good enough, but they are going down a path because that is expected of them. So I feel like this person here would gaslight or flip the switch on you, Pisces, to make you look like the bad guy or the bad gal. And if they do cheat, this would be a person here as you push me to cheat. I couldn't be comfortable with you. Oh, we have the 5 of cloaks. They're still blaming you. This is a person here who thinks you deserved what you got because you did not. You were entirely all about what you wanted in this relationship. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This individual could even be giving you the silent treatment if you live with them. They see you as selfish. They see you also very poor with money. God, the 9 of goblets again. This person does not value you. And I'm not saying you're a bad person. This is how this person sees you. They see it's about all your emotional needs. They're drowning in this. So they have you so high in a pedestal, but then they are pissed off because of your desires to be able to take care of yourself and then blame you. Oh my God. I also feel like there's somebody here who's drinking a lot. I'm not saying that you're a drinker, but there's someone here who consumes. The 6 of goblets here reversed. Could have children with this individual, a very big soul tie. But this person here is using I just heard dark empath. Jeez Louise. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. This person knows how to use their gifts to manipulate. Yeah, they do. Moon energy, Pisces. That's you. Okay. You are so on to this individual that you can mirror the dark empath back onto them. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And this person is, God, the 10 of goblets here has this skewed vision of what a relationship is. And there's something here with this 9 of cups taken here is they feel that it's all in it for you. But here's the thing. Because this isn't about your feelings, it's their feelings. Their feelings is I can take and use as much as I want. We have 2 10s here, another 5. Watch out for this individual. They're not taking, not only are they not taking responsibility, they are using very manipulative forces here to make you feel like you're crazy or like you have the problem or you're the alcoholic. Like this person here flips the switch and the narrative on you, and they have family on their side here too. Things to view about them and to know about them. There is family here involved in this bullshit. They go to others, bitch about you, complain about you, make and confess about you. And it's all of their confessions of actually what they've done to you. But this is what they do. They flip the narrative for you. This is what they do, Pisces. They flip the narrative to you. Here we go, karmic. Somebody here has some toxicity here, Capricorn energy. All right. This is a karmic connection. I also feel somebody here is heavily influenced by escapism or numbing themselves. And if you are numbing yourselves, there's something here where this person is even adding to more of that numbing, where it's like if they got you a drink, they would get you 6 drinks. Okay. They'll just infuse your energy to make you look like the bad person or you look like the drunk. This person is, it's gross. I don't like that energy for you. What animal do we have here for Pisces? Squirrel, 35, 8. Plan for the future, accumulate resources. Some of you, this is about you getting your shit together and getting the hell out of this relationship. I mean, some of you are not going to want to hear that, but like, this is what it is. This is about you. It's planning your future. And others of you, if you're out of this already and this person's still manipulating, it's just really staying focused on your investment on yourself. Okay. And not worry about what this other person's doing. That's what I've got. Ooh, that was a deep reading. All right. My battery is going. So give me a second, guys. I got to switch my battery out, but it's in the other room. So I will be right back. And I'm going to go grab a drink and then we'll have one more. So intermission. I'll be back. Right? So many cups. So many cups in a reading. Like, I can't even. It was just too many. I didn't like that energy. We're gonna clear that and make sure these cards are nice and clear for our bonus, because I don't want to carry that shit in there. It was heavy. Yes, make sure you guys are all commenting bonus. Let's get those algorithms back up. We got our final reading. Thank you guys. It's just a short intermission. I had to run and get my other headset was in the other room. I heard my thing go battery low. I was like, shit. I'm sorry, Nancy. Couple more shuffles. We're going to be right there, guys. Endings are always hard. Reminder too, guys, we have a giveaway that is happening over at Harmonia Friends Club. There is actually only a small amount of slots left for this. This is the Honey Bear giveaway by the Refined Rebellion Emporium. Barbara put this beautiful basket together from her online store, all like natural products, all from the USA. $100 value, including a gift card in there for her store. She really went above and beyond for this. And so you can enter to win this only at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. So just go on over to my website, of course, after this live, after this bonus, and check it out and pick a card. How that works is you have to pick a card. And once you pick a card, there's only 5 slots left. So once it's filled, it's filled. And then we'll be giving away that basket. It may be filled by Sunday. So if it's filled on Sunday, then I'm going to announce it. But it's, thank you, Star. It's Harmonia Friends is the website here for you. Okay. All right. Bonus. Here we go. Here we go, collective. Where did my banner go? Oh, here we go. Final reading for the night. Reminder, I will be back here on Sunday afternoon. I already put it up, so make sure you set your reminder. Let's get started here, collective. Let's see what your love situation is. No reversals on initial story play for my bonus collective. Here we go. Oh, gosh, again? 2 of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. I don't want to read anything else. Let's just end here. What is it with the bonus ones being all lovey-dovey? Are you guys manifesting this? Is this what it is? For those of you who are brokenhearted, you're manifesting the love of your life. All right. So here's a connection with... There's an immense amount of emotions here. Some of you, it's a baby expecting something. Now, if there's an expectation here of love, this is commitment. This is somebody here making the distance. I just feel a tidal wave of emotions here, but this is like, let's make it work. I do feel like you're at a distance from this individual, or you're just trying to merge things together. Now, this could also be a card not just of love, but a heartfelt message here. It could be a genuine apology too. All right, let's see how this person views you. But so far, this looks good. That's good, Lily. It's a good way of thinking. How they view you. Ten of Pentacles twice. Okay, interesting. They love the hell out of you, but you also, God, you piss this person off. They love you, but you piss them off. You have arguments. Okay. It's like, I love you, but man, shit can get really ugly with you. So you guys fight, you bicker. Okay. It's normal. It's what family is, right? You have it all. You have it all. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. But this person here feels unheard. So I do feel like there is something between the two of you that there's a fight. You guys got angry at each other. I don't know if this is a huge ass fight to be like you're broken up, but I feel like this person is kind of staying in their own lane. They're trying not to take it out on you, and they're just, I don't know, chopping wood outside. Okay. There's just something here where there's a lot of love. There's a lot of security here, but there's arguments. Maybe it's arguments over money. Maybe it's arguments over children. Maybe it's arguments about culture and like how to do things, but it's how this relationship works. And somebody here is working outside of this connection and is trying to work on themselves, and how they view you is strong, loving, sincere. Stand up for yourself. A good mother, a good father. You're the 10s. I mean, you're a 10. This person sees you as a 10, 10, 10. Jesus. I would love a relationship like that. It's almost like this feels a little bit like The Notebook, where it's like they're arguing outside. It's like, I don't know what I want. It's like, just tell me what you want. It feels like that energy. Like you guys can have some really harsh fights, but at the same time, you love each other still. So there's a lot of love here still in this connection. There's just somebody here there's a misunderstanding or a storm out here. Somebody here just needs to go chop wood, okay, and not take it out on you. This person's working on themselves. Swept away, caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions. They love you. They're swept away by these emotions with you. Sometimes it is too much with you, but they're working on themselves, and they want to be a better person for you and for themselves. Like they're not just doing it for you. It's like they want to help themselves, but this person is working on being more emotional. I think this person loves you a lot. And I think this person here, you might get an apology. I feel like they're going to try to sweep you off your feet. This is like toe curling. What? Fool's gamble. Beware the deceit of tricksters, as risky paths can lead to downfall. This person does want to take a risk in that sense. They want to sweep you away in a way that feels real and that doesn't feel corny or cheesy or not longevity. This person here is in the long haul. They want to be there for you. I feel that they don't want to rush something. They're working on a proper way so that they don't come off as two-faced. Some of you have really put them in their place. Like, damn, you put this person in their place. Like, you can't fool me. And this person here is angry. You're welcome, Toro. No more. Thank you for visiting. The moon, there was a fight. You guys had a fight, and there was illusions that came out in this fight. I mean, it's Delulu, so it's not all real. So the both of you were kind of hyped in on this Pisces energy. One of you could be a Pisces. There is a fight between the two of you, and I think it got blown out of proportions. It does. And this person here is looking at it like, it's like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, what? Like, That is not what I intended. The 9 of Candles here is blocked. Like, I feel a spat. I feel abrupt. I feel like a wall. And now this person is sitting here in this wall, staring at a candle. Like, wondering, like, is the collective still mad at me? Is the collective still mad at me? Man, they're heartbroken. And this person isn't just heartbroken, they're heartbroken, like shattered. I think you don't realize how much you affect this person. Like, you might even say, you don't care about me, or you don't do this. And they're like, what are you talking about? Of course I care. But this person here, whatever blew out between the two of you, definitely got a miscommunication. Something got blown out of, I think, a heated argument of some sort. Something, and they're like, they feel like they lost you, you know? God, they love you. 3 of Goblets here. Now, sometimes people see this as a third party card. I've never seen it as a third party card just because there's 3 people. I guess that's why people feel that way. This is a card about celebration. This is a card about union. This is a card here about togetherness. This is how this person sees you and views you. They love being in your energy, but there was definitely insecurities about maybe other people in your energy or in their energy. It could have been, you know, maybe other people influenced this connection here, or maybe there was a rumor that got like out of hand, or maybe you heard something, or maybe they heard something. But whatever it is, it wasn't out of the horse's mouth. It was something where it should have been between the two of you. Can we state it that way? The 2 of Cloaks. Well, now it's like the two of you are so uncertain. You're marrying one another. And it's like, what do we do with this? It's almost like a standoff. This person is heartbroken. At the same time, they want to reunite with you. And they're unsure if you'll ever even hear them out, or hear their point of view, or hear their story, or maybe they just reacted. Maybe they just had a bad fucking day. This person wasn't in the right mind frame when this happened. I can tell you that much now. The 7 of Bones here is, they want to work it out with you. They just don't know how. Like, they don't know how to come from this. They feel so blocked. They don't, you know, and if you do have this person blocked, and maybe you do for good intentions, I don't know, but there's just this energy here of an individual wanting to work something out. Things to know about this person that are hidden, unseen. I feel like you caught this person on lying about a reaction. That's where this card comes in, where it says, fools gamble, beware the deceit of the tricksters, as risky as the path may be. They told you something that you know was full of shit. And it could have been about an ex. It could have been about someone in the past. God. They love you. Aquarius energy. I always see this star as the scar, you know? This is a person here who, the tower's over, but they want to heal this. They haven't lost hope in this. They haven't lost faith in this. They haven't lost faith in this connection. They see the world of you. They just want to be heard out. Like, they're just trying to find a way to do this, to look sincere and have a new start with you. And they don't want to carry any old baggage. They want it just to be the two of you. They don't want to talk about the past shit. They want something here where it's genuine and to be optimistic. And there's just something here where they want this. But this person wants to come up right. They do. What is the final message here for my collective? What is their final animal? You may see this animal. This animal may mean something to you. Blackbird. Maybe they send you blackbirds. Clear communication and attentive listening, 31. This is what it is to talk with two individuals and have the clear communication. 4 is about structure and being able to come both ways. I had a reading today in a Harmonia Friends Club. It was a tarot story. It was about somebody coming back, and it was about, are you ready to listen? Are you ready to put the baggage to the side? Are you ready to take accountability and just listen? It doesn't mean you got to take anyone back, but you may find some things out here that will be insightful for you. You won't be holding grudges on, okay? And I feel like there are possibilities to reunite with individuals, and sometimes we just need to put our egos and pride to the side. Not everyone's capable of doing it, but you are being asked upon here to do what feels right to you. That's the important thing. All right, guys, that's what I have for this evening. Thank you so much for joining. Love you guys. I'll be back here on Sunday, so make sure you guys have all of that information. Set your reminders. It's already on the homepage, and I will see you then. You guys have a great weekend. Take care.